Have you ever wondered why, as we grow older, simple tasks that once came so easily now seem like mountains to climb? The daily walk that once felt like a breeze now requires effort, and getting out of bed no longer feels as smooth as it used to. You may wake up feeling more tired than when you went to sleep, and the energy you once had throughout the day seems to fade into the background, leaving you wondering if this is just how it is. It's a reality that many of us face, and with it comes the unsettling thought that the body we've known all our lives is slowly beginning to betray us. The questions start to creep in. Is this simply a natural part of aging? Is it inevitable that we must accept the slowness, the tiredness, the physical limitations that come with getting older? Should we give in to the belief that aging means slowing down? That perhaps we've reached a point where we can no longer push ourselves the way we once did? But here's the harsh truth: aging doesn't have to be a silent surrender. The changes that come with age don't have to mean giving up on your dreams, your passions, or your vitality. There's a truth that most people don't realize until they've already accepted the inevitable. It's never too late to reclaim what you've lost. Strength, energy, and mobility are not reserved for the young. It's possible to recover, rejuvenate, and bring back the spark of life, no matter how old you are. What if I told you that the very things that seem to be slipping away, your strength, your energy, your ability to live independently, can all be brought back to life with small, consistent changes? It doesn't require dramatic overhauls of your lifestyle or extreme workouts. Instead, it's about taking small, purposeful actions every single day that, over time, build up to significant results. Imagine waking up with more energy, moving with more ease, and feeling the vitality you once thought was behind you. The journey doesn't have to be a lonely one either. It's not just about you as an individual. It's about understanding that many people are walking this same path and that together, we can support each other in reclaiming our lives. And it's not about perfection. It's about progress, small steps that, when strung together, create something much bigger than we could have imagined. If you're ready to take the first step, if you're ready to believe that it's not too late to live the vibrant life you deserve, then stay with me. I've got something incredibly valuable to share with you. These tips aren't about quick fixes or fleeting results. They're about creating lasting change that will continue to enrich your life every single day. But before we get into the game-changing strategies that can completely transform your health and well-being, make sure to subscribe to this channel. By subscribing, you're supporting this journey, not just for you, but for everyone who seeks to take control of their health and vitality. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the life-changing content I'll be sharing in the future. And now, I want to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Answer this question in the comments below. Which of the following do you believe holds the most power in your health journey? A. Small, consistent changes every day. B. Waiting until you're forced to take action. Drop your answer in the comments, and let's talk about it. I can't wait to see what you think. As we age, many of us begin to realize that our bodies no longer respond the way they once did. Simple activities that once felt effortless now require a bit more time and effort. The good news is that it's never too late to turn things around. You don't need to make drastic, overwhelming changes to feel better and regain the vitality you once had. Instead, small, intentional shifts in your daily habits can have a profound impact on your health. The beauty of this lies in its simplicity. By making a few mindful changes each day, you can transform your health over time. The first habit to incorporate into your daily routine is the practice of small, intentional shifts. Too often, we believe that improving our health requires a total overhaul of our lives. We may think we need to join a gym, start extreme diets, or completely change our routines. But in reality, lasting change doesn't come from drastic measures. It comes from consistent, small actions that add up over time. Instead of thinking you have to do it all, focus on manageable steps that are sustainable in the long run. This could mean taking a few extra minutes in the morning to stretch, or deciding to walk a little further when you go to the store. These small choices may seem insignificant on their own, but collectively they have the power to reshape your health. Next, think about how you can approach your daily habits with intentionality. The act of being intentional with your health means truly dedicating time and attention to the things that matter. It's about making conscious decisions each day that align with the version of yourself you want to become. Intentionality is what bridges the gap between knowing what's good for you and actually doing it. Whether it's setting aside a few minutes to meditate before bed or choosing healthier foods during meals, Making mindful decisions every day can help create a ripple effect that positively impacts every area of your life. Another key aspect of improving your health is embracing the idea of progress over perfection. Too many people get discouraged when they don't see immediate results or when they slip up along the way, but progress is not linear, and that's okay. We live in a society that glorifies perfection, but the truth is, perfection is neither realistic nor necessary. The key is to keep going, no matter how small the steps may seem. Even if you miss a workout or indulge in an unhealthy treat, it doesn't mean all progress is lost. What matters is your ability to pick yourself back up and continue moving forward. Every small effort you make, every healthy choice you take, builds momentum. And over time, these small, consistent efforts will lead to lasting, impactful changes. The fourth habit is to prioritize the little things that often get overlooked in the hustle of everyday life. We tend to focus on the bigger picture and forget about the small habits that, when done consistently, have a profound impact on our health. The act of getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, and practicing mindful breathing may seem insignificant compared to hitting the gym for an intense workout or following a strict diet plan. But these small habits, when practiced daily, can have a tremendous effect on how we feel physically and mentally. Sleep, for instance, is one of the most powerful tools for rejuvenation, yet it's often neglected. Prioritizing small habits like getting restful sleep can rejuvenate your body and mind in ways no diet or workout plan ever could. Finally, cultivate the habit of patience and consistency. In our fast-paced world, we expect quick results, but health and wellness are long-term investments. Patience is key. The changes you make today might not bring immediate results, but they are building the foundation for a healthier, more vibrant future. Being consistent with your health habits, no matter how small, will ensure you're taking the right steps toward living a longer, healthier life. Patience is not about waiting for things to happen, but rather trusting the process. When you commit to making these habits a part of your daily life, you can rest assured that you're moving in the right direction. Incorporating these habits into your daily life doesn't require radical shifts. It's about making small but powerful changes that can lead to big transformations. The journey to better health is a marathon, not a sprint, and every step you take brings you closer to the vitality and well-being you deserve. Start small, stay consistent, and allow each little shift to guide you toward a healthier, happier you. Remember, the most important part of any health journey is not the destination, but the steps you take every day to get there. So begin now and make the choice to live your best life. As we grow older, one of the most profound changes we notice is how our bodies respond to the need for rest. Sleep, once a simple and automatic process, becomes more elusive as the years go by. It's as if the natural rhythm of sleep begins to falter, leaving us tossing and turning in the middle of the night, struggling to find peace in our own bed. The reality is that sleep becomes more than just a luxury as we age. It becomes a vital foundation for our health. It's easy to underestimate the importance of sleep, especially when we're busy with daily tasks, work, and the responsibilities of life. But sleep is far more than just an opportunity for our bodies to rest. It is a critical process that affects nearly every aspect of our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Without proper sleep, we begin to experience a decline in memory, concentration, and mood. More than that, lack of sleep can seriously impact our immune system, making it harder for our bodies to fight off illness. Sleep is when the body heals. This is when our muscles repair, our immune system gets a boost, and our brain processes the day's events, storing memories and consolidating important information. It is also when our stress levels begin to decrease, allowing us to feel refreshed and ready to face a new day. But if we consistently miss out on good quality sleep, the effects are far-reaching. Simple tasks that once felt like second nature become draining, and the body starts to feel sluggish, disconnected, and heavy. The issue with sleep becomes even more significant as we age. Our bodies undergo natural changes that make it harder to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Hormonal shifts, changes in the sleep-wake cycle, and a decrease in melatonin production all contribute to the difficulty many people face in achieving restful sleep. But this doesn't have to be the case. Sleep disturbances are not an inevitable part of aging. With the right habits and a little mindfulness, it's entirely possible to restore the quality of your sleep and, in turn, improve your overall health. A key aspect to improving sleep is creating an environment that promotes relaxation. For many, The bedroom is simply a place to sleep, but it can be so much more than that. It should be a sanctuary for rest, a calm and soothing space where the mind and body can unwind. Dim the lights, perhaps light a candle, and try to eliminate distractions like electronic devices. The blue light emitted by phones, computers, and televisions interferes with the body's natural production of melatonin, making it harder to fall asleep. By reducing screen time before bed, you allow your body to enter its natural rest cycle and improve the quality of your sleep. But it's not just about the environment, it's also about creating bedtime rituals that help signal to your body that it's time to unwind. Whether it's a warm bath, reading a book, or practicing deep breathing exercises, these calming activities can help prepare your mind and body for sleep. Deep breathing, in particular, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress and creating a sense of calm that is essential for a restful night. The goal is to ease yourself into sleep, not force it. The benefits of sleep are not just physical. They are deeply emotional as well. Sleep allows the brain to reset and recalibrate, which is vital for emotional stability. When we don't get enough sleep, we're more prone to irritability, mood swings, and heightened stress. Lack of sleep can also contribute to feelings of anxiety and depression. A well-rested mind is a balanced mind. By prioritizing sleep, you're not only caring for your body but also nurturing your emotional well-being. While creating the right environment and establishing calming rituals can make a huge difference, it's also important to respect the body's natural rhythms. Going to bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time every morning helps reinforce your body's circadian rhythm. When you create a consistent sleep schedule, your body knows when it's time to wind down, which makes falling asleep easier and more natural. Additionally, it's important to be aware of the signs that your body may be giving you, indicating a need for rest. If you find yourself constantly fatigued, or if simple tasks feel more exhausting than they should, it's time to listen to your body and give it the rest it deserves. Our bodies are incredibly smart. They know when they need to recharge, and the sooner we respond to those signals, the easier it will be to restore balance. Ultimately, sleep isn't just about the quantity of hours you sleep, but the quality of that sleep. The deep, restorative rest that our bodies need in order to function at their best can only be achieved when we make sleep a priority. As we age, the need for this type of rest becomes even more crucial. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a lifeline. So, if you've been struggling with sleep, if you've been waking up feeling more tired than when you went to bed, or if you've been ignoring the importance of sleep in your daily routine, it's time to make a change. Don't wait for sleep disturbances to disrupt your health. By focusing on improving the quality of your sleep, you can experience renewed energy, better physical health, and a greater sense of well-being. Take the time to prioritize sleep. It is the cornerstone of health, the foundation upon which all other aspects of well-being are built. By focusing on creating a peaceful sleep environment, sticking to a consistent routine, and adopting calming practices before bed, you will give your body the rest it needs to thrive. And in turn, you'll be amazed at how much better you feel, both physically and emotionally. We live in a world that seems to reward stillness. Our daily lives are increasingly centered around sitting, whether it's at work, while eating, or during our leisure time. The chair has become the throne of modern life, offering comfort, convenience, and perhaps a false sense of security. But what if I told you that this very habit of sitting, which many of us engage in for hours each day, is one of the most dangerous things we can do for our health, particularly as we age? It's easy to overlook the long-term effects of prolonged sitting. After all, we don't often feel the consequences immediately. You might sit for hours at your desk, watch a movie, or relax on the couch, and in the moment, it feels natural, almost necessary. We live in a world where stillness is valued. But in reality, the toll it takes on our body over time is profound and far-reaching. When we spend hours sitting, our bodies suffer in ways we may not even realize. First, our circulation slows down. Blood begins to pool in our lower extremities, which can cause swelling and discomfort. Our muscles, especially those in our legs and lower back, begin to weaken from lack of movement. It's like leaving a muscle to wither away. Without the challenge of movement, it loses its strength. Even though we might feel fine in the moment, our body is gradually becoming more rigid, less flexible, and more vulnerable to injury. This inactivity also takes a toll on our cardiovascular health. When we sit for long periods, the heart has to work harder to pump blood throughout the body. Over time, This strain can contribute to high blood pressure, poor circulation, and other cardiovascular issues. What's even more concerning is the growing body of research that suggests that sitting too much is linked to an increased risk of chronic diseases, such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. These conditions don't happen overnight. They are the result of years of neglecting our body's need for movement. But the damage doesn't stop there. Prolonged sitting affects not only our physical health, but also our mental well-being. There is a direct link between inactivity and mental health struggles, particularly in older adults. Sitting for long periods can lead to feelings of lethargy and low energy, which in turn affect mood and motivation. The mind and body are deeply connected, and when one suffers, so does the other. A sedentary lifestyle can contribute to depression, anxiety, and a general sense of mental fog, as the body's natural production of mood-boosting hormones slows down without regular physical activity. What's even more alarming is that the effects of sitting don't necessarily have to be extreme to be harmful. Even small amounts of inactivity like sitting for long hours each day, without the proper movement or exercise, can accumulate over time and lead to serious health issues. The damage isn't always visible right away, and it often goes unnoticed until we're faced with more significant challenges, like trouble getting out of a chair or walking up a flight of stairs. But here's the good news: it's never too late to change. While the effects of a sedentary lifestyle may be building over time, we have the power to stop it in its tracks. The key lies in small, consistent actions. It doesn't require an intense workout or drastic changes to your lifestyle. Simply standing up every hour, taking short walks throughout the day, or even stretching while watching TV can have a profound impact on your health. Movement, even in its simplest forms, is incredibly powerful. It keeps our muscles strong, our hearts healthy, and our minds sharp. Regular movement helps improve circulation, reduce the risk of chronic diseases, and boost energy levels. It also promotes mental clarity and emotional well-being by releasing endorphins, the body's natural mood enhancers. What's more, movement helps preserve our independence. As we age, one of our greatest fears is losing the ability to perform even the simplest tasks on our own. Sitting too much without giving our bodies the chance to move increases that risk. When our muscles become weak and our flexibility diminishes, even the most basic activities, like getting up from a chair or walking around the house, can become incredibly difficult. But by committing to regular movement, we maintain our strength and our ability to do the things we love, without relying on others. It's important to recognize that the solution isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. You don't have to spend hours at the gym or take part in intense physical activities to reap the benefits of movement. Start small. Stand up every hour, take the stairs instead of the elevator, or stretch while you're working. These small changes can make a big difference over time. By becoming more aware of how much time we spend sitting, we can take control of our health and well-being. Instead of letting hours slip by in front of a screen, make an intentional effort to move throughout the day. Your future self will thank you for it. In the end, the message is clear. Don't wait for your body to tell you that it's too late. Don't wait for stiffness, pain, or a lack of mobility to remind you that you need to take action. Start today, take that first step, stand up, stretch, and make movement a priority. Your body is built to move, and when you give it what it needs, it will serve you well for years to come. There's something profoundly healing about the sun. It's a constant in our lives, always present, always shining, yet often overlooked in its power to restore and rejuvenate us. As we age, the connection between sunlight and health becomes more critical, yet so many of us spend too much time indoors, trapped in artificial lighting, unaware of the profound benefits we're missing out on. Sunlight is not just a source of warmth or light. It is a lifeline to our physical and mental well-being. One of the most vital gifts sunlight provides is its ability to trigger the production of vitamin D. This often overlooked vitamin plays a crucial role in regulating the health of our bones, muscles, and immune system. As we age, our ability to produce vitamin D decreases, making us more vulnerable to weak bones, muscle pain, and joint stiffness. This can also increase our risk of falls, a frightening thought for anyone concerned about their independence as they grow older. Without enough sunlight, the body struggles to maintain the calcium balance needed for strong, healthy bones. Yet, getting sunlight doesn't require long hours spent lounging in the sun. In fact, a few minutes of exposure each day is enough to give your body the boost it needs. Imagine stepping outside for just 10 minutes a day, whether it's walking around your neighborhood, sitting on your porch, or simply standing near a window and letting the sunlight pour over you. This simple act, when done consistently, can significantly improve your overall health and well-being. The healing power of sunlight goes beyond just physical benefits. It also has a powerful effect on your mental health. The light from the sun helps regulate our circadian rhythm, the internal clock that governs our sleep-wake cycle. This regulation is essential for maintaining healthy sleep patterns, which, as we've discussed before, are crucial for overall health. Exposure to sunlight in the morning helps your body recognize when it's time to wake up and when it's time to wind down in the evening. This makes falling asleep easier and waking up more natural, reducing the common struggle with insomnia and poor quality sleep that so many older adults face. However, sunlight isn't just about physical and mental restoration. It's also about reconnecting with the world around you. When you step outside into the natural light, you're not just basking in warmth. You're grounding yourself, connecting with nature in a way that no artificial environment can replicate. The simple act of sitting in the sunlight can help you feel more centered, more at peace, and more alive. It's a moment of clarity where you can forget the stresses of daily life and simply enjoy the present. While sunlight is a vital part of our health, so too is the strength in our legs. As we age, one of the most noticeable changes is the decline in leg strength and mobility. Our legs, once powerful and capable of carrying us through the day, begin to feel weaker, and simple movements like standing or walking become more challenging. But it doesn't have to be this way. Your legs are not beyond repair, and with consistent care, you can regain the strength and flexibility you once had. Simple leg exercises can make a world of difference. It's easy to dismiss them as unnecessary, but the truth is, leg exercises are vital for maintaining mobility, improving circulation, and preventing falls. You don't need to join a gym or start a rigorous workout regimen to benefit from these exercises. The key lies in consistency and simplicity. A few minutes a day can lead to noticeable improvements in strength, balance, and flexibility. Start with something as basic as leg lifts. Sitting in a chair, lift one leg at a time, holding it for a few seconds before lowering it back down. Repeat this motion for 10 to 15 repetitions on each leg. This simple exercise works the muscles in your thighs, helping to strengthen them and improve circulation. Another great exercise is standing up and sitting down from a chair without using your hands for support. This engages your core and leg muscles, promoting strength and stability. As you progress, you can add resistance to these exercises. Resistance bands are a fantastic way to strengthen your legs without putting undue strain on your joints. You can loop a resistance band around your legs while sitting or standing, performing movements like leg presses, side leg lifts, or knee extensions. These exercises will help tone and strengthen your muscles, making it easier to move freely and comfortably. The key to improving leg strength is not about pushing yourself too hard, but rather about being consistent. Even just 5 minutes a day can have a profound impact. If you have trouble standing for long periods, start by doing these exercises while sitting. Over time, you'll notice improvements in your ability to move, balance, and perform everyday tasks with ease. Leg exercises do more than just build strength, they also improve your confidence. As you regain mobility and strength, you'll feel more in control of your body, and that sense of empowerment can boost your mental well-being. The fear of falling or becoming dependent on others can be overwhelming, but by strengthening your legs, you are taking back control and ensuring that you can maintain your independence for as long as possible. Together, sunlight and leg exercises form a powerful duo. Sunlight nurtures your body, mind, and spirit, while leg exercises help you maintain the strength and independence you need to enjoy life. Both are simple, accessible, and effective ways to boost your health. Make time for both every day, and you'll find that even the smallest steps can lead to a significant improvement in how you feel, both physically and emotionally. So step outside into the sunlight, stretch those legs, and reclaim your vitality, one small step at a time.